It is the same size and includes similar security features as the current EC banknotes in circulation. This limited edition $50 banknote was issued exclusively in Grenada, but it can be used in any of the ECCB member countries. The Grenada $50 note is legal tender. This means that it can be used for any of your standard and over-the-counter business transactions.
Good night, one and all. It is a nice, clear night for some netball action and football night. What's happening? It is the ECCB 5th International Netball Series. It's day 3, and we have 2 more matches scheduled for tonight. I am Blossom Alexis Welsh, and ably assisted to my right by
Karen Celeste.
That's right. Wherever you're joining us from, whichever part of the region or internationally, we're happy to have you joining us on whichever platform. You can catch us on ECCB Connect's Facebook page and the YouTube channel, WPG10 TV and the YouTube channel. And good night to all our viewers on ZIZ in St. Kitts and ABS in Antigua and Barbuda. We are getting ready for another exciting matchup. Defending champions St. Vincent and the Grenadines are about to take on one of our invitational teams, the Cayman Islands. This is one of the 2 last matches scheduled for today. Karen, what do you think we can expect tonight?
Well, when there's netball, you always expect excitement, and so I think this game is not going to be different to the others. St. Vincent is coming in here as a powerhouse in this tournament, and Cayman Islands, they have something to gain also, because they are looking to improve on their rating so that they can have a better ranking in the whole setup of world netball. And so they are here with their game plan. They have a purpose, they have an objective also of being here.
Looking at both teams, let's start with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They are the defending champions of this tournament. They won their opening match on day 1, Saturday, God willing. What do you think needs to happen for St. Vincent to be able to retain that championship title in the series?
And I think they would have gone back to the drawing board, looked at the game, looked at their mistakes, look at how they can improve even further. And so they're not going to come here with a walkover in mind. They're not going to come here overconfident. They're going to come here with their game plan and looking to execute whatever plan they have.
And looking at Cayman Islands, they're an invitational team joining the series for the first time since it started. And in speaking with the coach on day 1, she mentioned that she only joined the team earlier this year, like March or April. Mm-hmm. So in 5 months, she has been working with this team of players, and they're about to take on a powerhouse as St. Vincent. But I don't think it should be an easy match. What does Cayman need to tap into to put up a fight against the defending champions?
Well, Cayman is no newbie in the tournament, CNA Caribbean tournament or world tournament. They have been around for many years, and so they just maybe had a little lapse, and they're looking to better themselves to get a better rating and ranking on the world stage.
So let's see how much competition will be on court 1 as we start. St. Vincent first at the ball. A little fumble there, and St. Vincent maintains control as the goal attack finds the wing attack. The wing attack gets it straight into the shooting circle to the goal shooter, who misses that attempt, but the rebound is picked up by the Cayman Islands. Distance is called on the goal shooter. Cayman in control. The score is still 0-0 as Cayman's goal defense finds the wing attack. Wing attack to the center. Center looks for a free man and finds one in the wing defense. Wing defense to the wing attack to the goal attack. Goal attack to the center, trying to get it further into the shooting circle. Picks up the goal shooter, but distance is called for the goal defense, and she stands aside as the goal shooter makes an attempt, misses, but catches her own rebound. And it's an advantage goal as Cayman is first to get off the board tonight.
Yeah, so they know they have to come with their game. They're going to take advantage of everything that they can get.
And it's their pass, so let's see if the mantra would continue. Your ball, your goal. Cayman in control, wing defense, a long pass to the goal attack. Umpire blows for contact on the goal attack. Cayman still in control, the center finds the wing defense. Wing defense finds the Wing attack. Wing attack gets into the shooting circle. The good defense there by the wing defense. Throwing it out of court. And the Cayman Islands will pick up the pass.
If you look at the passes, Blossom, they're well placed. They're not all coming down on one side of the court jumbled. They're spacing their passes. They're sending it around the court, forcing their opponents in places where they want them so that they can get it into their shoot.
And the goal shooter will make an attempt at a long goal. She misses, and the rebound is picked up by the goalkeeper from St. Vincent. St. Vincent in control, getting it down to their end. They're yet to get off the mark here. Goal attack. Goal attack finds a free man. Center picks it up, gets it into the shooting circle to the goal attack. Goal attack makes an attempt, but the Cayman Islands defense is blown for distance. Penalty shot, and now St. Vincent is off the board. 1 goal apiece as St. Vincent and Cayman Islands face off for this game. One of the last 2 games on day 3 of the ECCB International Netball Series. St. Vincent in control. The center finds the goal attack. Goal attack to the wing attack. Wing attack into the circle to the goal attack, who passes it to her goal shoot. Umpire blows for distance on the Cayman defense. And St. Vincent nets another one. That's the goal attack for St. Vincent. Cayman Island in control. Center passes it to the wing defense. And it is tipped out of court by St. Vincent's center. Cayman in control now. Wing defense for Cayman picks up that penalty pass. Passes it into the circle to the goal shooter, who wants to get a bit closer to the shooting pole. Play it around a bit as the goal attack gets it back. She makes an attempt and converts. It is now 2-all.
So it's a fast-paced game, but both teams are comfortable with that pace.
And so far, it doesn't seem as anybody is finding their sea legs. They both seem to found it.
Yes.
To have found it. And another goal there for St. Vincent. Cayman Islands picks up their center pass, your goal. Center to the wing defense to the wing attack. Wing attack, looking for a free man, finds the wing defense. There's a struggle there for the ball. Cayman maintains possession. And the goal shooter is called for footwork as St. Vincent picks up the pass. The wing defense finds her goal attack. Goal attack, passes it over to her wing attack. Wing attack back to the goal attack, trying to get into the circle. The center. A nice pass there to her goal shooter, who takes advantage of the opportunity and converts. Cayman loses 1. St. Vincent. Your center pass, but it's intercepted by Cayman Islands, who takes control. Goal attack to the wing attack, back to the goal attack, makes an attempt, and she's successful.
Lovely playing by the Cayman Island team.
Oh yes, this is not going to be easy.
This
for
is a
St.
good
Vincent.
game. It's going to be interesting.
Cayman Island says we're invitees, but it's not going to be easy. An easy walkover for you at all. They're putting up a good fight. The score is leveled at 3.
Yes. So they have their plan. They know what they want, and they're going for it.
Exactly. And as an invitation team, the Cayman Islands, as well as the 2 other invitees, Barbados and Guyana, that's right. They're not in the running for the championship title, but they are here to advance their techniques, to make an improvement in their rankings, see, where they are when it comes to Caribbean netball, and that's what they're using this as.
Yeah, they need to get into the rankings. They need to play games. Games
Exactly.
give you ratings, and you get rankings from that. So they need to play as many games as they can.
And this is a good chance for them. Ooh. There was a collision there between St. Vincent and the Cayman Islands.
What we have not seen in this game so far is a lot of contacts.
Right.
As it's the previous game we saw in some other games. So it's clean netball.
And everybody knows what needs to be done, and they're doing
Yes.
just that. A back and forth with Cayman Islands as the goal attack makes an attempt and secures an advantage shot. The center pass now moves to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the defending champions in this, the ECCB International Netball Series. Goal attack. Passes it back. It gets into the shooting circle. The goal shoot makes use of that ball and converts another goal. Cayman Islands, center pass. It's quick moving. Wing attack finds the goal shoot. Goal shoot back to the center. Umpire calls for contact in the shooting circle. And Cayman Islands take control of that ball as the goal shoot. Attempts, misses, catches her rebound, and is successful the second time around.
The Vincentian goalkeeper seems to be favoring that left knee.
Yes, I just saw her limping a little while ago.
She'll have to watch that. It's just the first quarter.
But the camaraderie continues because the Cayman Island player was helping her, settle just a little bit as she got what seemed to be pain.
And that's what we want to see in these games. You want to see the camaraderie. You want to see the fight between the two teams, but good sportsmanship.
Exactly. It's a competition, but we're still friends at the end of the day.
Yes.
St. Vincent in control. The center tries to get it into the shooting circle, finds her goal shooter, who is successful in her attempt at another goal. And the score now moves to 6 for St. Vincent, 5 to the Cayman Islands, who are in control at the moment. Umpire blows for an infraction, and possession now moves to St. Vincent as the ball moves down to their shooting circle. The goal attack finds a wing attack. Wing attack back to the goal attack. Goal attack trying to get it to her goal shooter. Playing it around a bit, but they are successful as the goal shooter picks up the pass and is successful at netting another goal. St. Vincent, a 2-point lead as the center. Passes it to her goal defense. Goal defense finds the goal attack.
Into the goal shoot, and she converts.
That's
They
right.
have the placement of the ball is really amazing. There's not a lot of jumbling and clustering in that center court there. They get it out of there and into the circle. That's where they want it.
And everybody seems to know what they need to do, and they're doing it.
Yes.
And I like to see that. Contact is called on the wing defense for St. Vincent as the center passes the ball into the circle to the goal shooter. A nice long successful shot there by Cayman Islands goal shooter. St. Vincent, center pass. A short pass to the goal attack. Goal attack to the wing attack into the circle to the goal attack. Contact is called on the goal defense for Cayman Islands. Distance now on the goalkeeper, so both defense are on the side as St. Vincent makes an attempt at the shot. And she misses that one but catches the rebound. The goal attack is successful in catching the rebound. Misses her second attempt, and the goal shooter picks it up this time and is successful. The center pass now moves to the Cayman Islands as the center finds a wing attack. Wing attack to the goal attack. Goal attack looking for a free man and finds it in the wing attack. Wing attack passes to the wing defense. Wing defense to the center. Umpire blows. Hold time as the ball from the other game. Play continues. Goal shooter for Cayman Islands makes an attempt. Bounces the rim, catches her rebound, and sends it back in. That's agility at its finest.
Yes. I like to see how she has that goal defense.
That's
And
a
she's
busy.
making space for the passes. And that's the whole idea. Make space for the passes. And a nice steal there by Cayman.
That was a nice play. Take advantage of any fumble that you can get. Right now it's 9-7 in favor of St. Vincent. You're not Cayman letting them get too far ahead. St. Vincent in possession. The goal attack. Tries to get it to a goal shooter, but it's intercepted and the ball goes out of court. The pass will be picked up by SVG. Passes it out to the wing attack. The wing attack gets it back into the goal attack. Goal attack plays it around to her center. Gets it back. Makes an attempt at the shot and is successful with that nice long pass. That long attempt. Center pass by the Cayman Islands. Center to the wing attack. Wing attack back to the center. A fumble there in the goal circle. But Cayman maintains control. Umpire blows for an infraction on St. Vincent's player. Cayman Islands picks up the pass, trying to get it into the circle, and is successful as she passes it to her goal shooter. A nice lob to the goal shooter. It's an advantage shot.
You're seeing a variety of passes and well-placed passes by the Cayman team. Both teams, actually.
Oh, yes. St. Vincent in possession. Wing attack to the goal attack. Goal attack back to the wing attack. Wing attack gets it into the circle to the goal attack. Plays it around a bit to get closer to the pole. The goal attack will make an attempt, and she's successful at that shot, taking St. Vincent to 12 points. 11 points. Cayman Islands into the shooting circle. Goal shooter makes an attempt at another long shot, and she is successful.
The goal attack was there waiting, but I don't think they saw her. But it ends well.
As long as it gets through the net.
Into the net.
St. Vincent at play here. Center. Passes to her goal attack. Goal attack gets it to her goal shoot, who is successful. Ooh, but it's not
there
counted.
was an infringement there.
There was an infringement. Cayman in possession, the center. A short pass to the goal shooter. Goal shooter plays it around to get closer to the pole, but the center sees an opportunity with the goal attack. Umpire calls for distance. It's an advantage shot for the Cayman Islands. 12-10 in favor of St. Vincent. Cayman in possession, gets it into the circle. Goal shooter tries to get closer to the pole. The ball is played around, but it tipped out of court. Goal shooter makes a big step as an infringement is called on the goal defense, and she's successful. St. Vincent has control. A short pass to the wing attack. Wing attack finds her goal attack. Wing attack tries to get it into the circle, but Cayman, the defense is on point as Cayman takes control, trying to level the score. The goal shooter steps up. She's not confident as she plays it around a bit. Let's see if she'll be successful at this attempt. St. Vincent's goalkeeper picks up the rebound as the goal shoot fails to net that goal. St. Vincent trying to get ahead. The scores are leveled at 11. Wing attack for St. Vincent. Umpire blows for an infraction. St. Vincent advances a little bit, but he calls for another infraction, and now the ball moves to possession with Cayman Islands. Just about to end the first quarter, and that will bring the curtains down on the first quarter. And what do you know? The scores are leveled at 11.
Look at that score.
Look at that score.
Look at that score.
What's your take on what has happened so far, Karen?
I think St. Vincent is out for a run for their money this evening.
Oh, yes.
Cayman Islands, there's a mixture of youth and experience on that team, and I think they had a game plan, that they do have a game plan, and they're executing. I like the fact that they're playing with some patience. They're not hustling the passes, they're pausing and looking so that they will place those passes well, so that they will count and result in a goal. And St. Vincent, on the other hand, need to intercept some of these passes, steal some balls, and score some of their goals, as well as the Cayman goals. So they need to have a new plan or execute the plan that they had before. Let's see what they will do coming the second quarter.
Do you think St. Vincent is playing at the level that a defending champion should be playing at?
They don't look so for this first quarter, but as I said, the tournament, we've had some rain, we had some so yesterday was a a wasted game in terms of no games were played.
Right.
So mentally, it could have had some effect on them mentally, and they just need to regroup and play their game.
Looking at how both teams played the first quarter, the scores are leveled at 11. Do you think any team should make any changes or keep that starting 7 as is?
They can, if their plan is being executed and it's not working, maybe they need to look to see what they need to do. But I wouldn't necessarily say make a change because the score is level. So sometimes you just have to get into the game and execute the plan that you have.
Right. So just in case you're joining us, it is day 3 of the ECCB International Netball Series. We are viewing one of the last 2 matches for the night. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as defending champions, are coming up against one of the invitation teams, Cayman Islands. Right now at the end of the first quarter, the scores are leveled at 11. I like saying it like that, leveled at 11. So both teams are on par with each other. Let's see what happens as they get ready for the second quarter. What needs to happen now going into the second quarter?
One has to go in front. One will want to go in front. So Cayman will have to up their game a bit because they want to take the lead, as well as St. Vincent will have to counteract. So they have to put a plan in place.
They definitely have to.
As I said, steal some passes, convert some goals.
So your ball, your goal, but steal a pass or 2 here or there.
Yes.
That should be the plan for both teams.
For both teams.
So let's see who's going to adhere to that plan
And
between the both of them.
well. Yes.
Exactly.
Culturally, my island full of history, and that's just the lead. So happy to see me whenever happy to see me. Nobody here is strangers. One big family, we serving one creator, and we play mass tremendously. All you do me a favor. Hey, hey.
Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada.
We are back as we start the second quarter in this matchup between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Cayman Islands in the ECCB 5th International Netball Series. We're on court 1 for this matchup. Wherever you're tuning us from, hit us up in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Share the live. Let your family and friends know that the game is taking place and they can enjoy all the netball action from the comfort of their homes. If you're in Grenada, it's at the Tanteen Netball Complex. There'll be matches every day. I can't say night now because we're getting into some morning games from effective tomorrow, God willing. So you can check them out at the Tanteen Netball Complex. 6 a.m. for the morning games, 3 p.m. for the afternoon games. It's only $10 entry for adults. Children are free. And it's not $10 per match. It's $10 for the entire evening. So you get to see 5 games.
Can't get better than that.
Exactly. 5 games. So that's $2 a game.
Yes. Cheap.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Reasonable, exactly. And it's competitive netball. As my grandmother used to say, it's not puff.
Nope.
Competitive netball. Cayman Islands in control here as we get into the second quarter. Ball goes out of court. Wing attack passes it into the center. Loses control. But the center will pick up the pass just outside of the shooting circle. She finds a free man in the goal attack. Goal attack to the goal shooter. And the goal shooter will make an attempt and is successful at finding the net. Cayman Islands picks up the center pass, center to the goal attack back to the center. Center finds her wing attack. Umpire calls for an infraction. The wing attack, a long pass there to the goal shooter. The goal shooter tries to get it into the circle, but only finds a free man in the wing defense. Interception there by the Vincentian player. And the ball goes out of court. The pass will be picked up by the goal attack. But it is contact on the goalkeeper. Goal shoot passes it to the goal attack. Distance on the goal defense as the goal attack converts another goal for the Cayman Islands.
So the Cayman seem to be taking the lead.
They have a new goal now as we get into the second quarter. The ball goes out of court and the pass now moves to the Cayman Islands. Will be picked up by the goalkeeper at the edge of the court. Goalkeeper to the wing defense. Wing defense, a long pass there to her goal attack. It's into the player's circle for the goal shoot. A big leap, but the ball hits the rim, but she catches her own rebound. And she's successful the second time around.
Lovely game. Those long passes they come in really handy at just the right time.
And that's what you want, yes? You don't want to beat around with the ball too much, yes?
Yes. There are times when you can use those long passes. You hustle your opponents, take them off guard.
A little too much strength there from the goal attack. St. Vincent picks up the pass. Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity. The center gets it down to their scoring third. Contact is called on the center for Cayman Islands, but the ball is into the shooting circle as the goal shooter makes an attempt, uses her height to her advantage, and doesn't need much effort to get the ball into the net. Vincent picks up the center pass. Center to the goal shooter. Goal shooter over to the wing attack. Wing attack passes it to her goal attack, but distance is called on the goalkeeper. On the wing defense, sorry. St. Vincent still in control. Goal shooter
Once
converts.
she gets that ball, she will convert. So the Cayman has to prevent that ball from getting into that goal shoot.
Do you think a double team on the goal shooter is probably the way to go?
Well, it depends. You have to be able to double team and keep your eye on the goal attack.
On the goal attack.
Somebody has to do your work outside. So the wing defense will have to pick up the slack outside there to keep that goal attack out of the circle while you double team.
Right.
So double teaming is a team effort.
A double team is a whole team.
Yes.
Cayman Islands in control is into their shooting circle. The goal shooter will pick up that pass following the infraction by the goal defense. Ball in play as the rebound is picked up by St. Vincent, trying to get it down to their shooting third. The goal attack is in possession and she passes it over to her wing attack. Wing attack into the circle. A nice take there by the goal shooter.
Lovely.
Lovely pass as well.
So once she gets it, she's going to score.
And she snatches it well. St. Vincent with the center pass. Passes it backward to her goal defense. Goal defense back to the center. To the goal attack. Back to the center. Center. Passes it into the circle to her goal attack. But she doesn't hang on to that pass at all. But it's still thrown out of court by Cayman Islands goalkeeper. St. Vincent still in possession. A back and forth as the goal shooter gets closer to the pole. She misses that shot but gets her rebound and is aggressive about it.
You want it.
And converts.
You want your rebound.
She's not playing with it. It's not counted.
Carried. There was an infringement on the goal shooter.
And St. Vincent was able to get it back. This time the shot counts. Score is leveled. Score is leveled once again at 15. Cayman Islands in control as the goal attack. Passes it backward to her wing defense. Wing defense to the wing attack. Umpire calls for an infraction and St. Vincent now takes control. It's just outside of the shooting circle as the goalkeeper picks it up and passes it to the wing defense. Wing defense tries to get it to her goal defense, but it's intercepted by Cayman Islands, and they're going to take advantage of that by netting a goal and going one up, 16-15.
So they build the pressure on them. They force them to play the ball backwards and into their half of the field, and then steals.
Contact is called on the Cayman Island player. St. Vincent will get a free attempt. The goal attack will make it count as Cayman Island takes control of this center pass. Center to the goal attack. Goal attack back to her center. Center. Wing attack. Wing attack. Tries to get it to the goal attack, but there's a miscommunication. But they maintain control as the center gets it back into the shooting circle to the goal shooter. who converts. This match has us on our toes. I feel like I'm a player. I'm nervous because I don't know who's going to win. I like those games. I love games like that. When
they both want to win.
Exactly, and there's no outright winner at the moment as St. Vincent nets another one. They're neck and neck as the local balance goes. Cayman Islands in control. Wing defense gets it a long pass over to her goal attack. Goal shooter is in control, but she's out of the shooting circle. Goal attack gets back in there. A long shot. Ooh, and she's nice with it. That's a nice one.
Lovely shot.
St. Vincent in control. The center finds her wing attack. Wing attack finds the wing defense. It's into the player circle, the shooting circle. But it goes out of court. The goal shooter picks up the pass, sends it out to her wing attack. Wing attack gets it back to her goal shooter. The goal shooter has that snatch game down pat. She has it. Using her height.
She has that arm.
Center to the goal attack as the Cayman Islands throws the ball just out of court. So possession now moves to St. Vincent. Cayman Islands in control.
There's an infringement called on the goalkeeper. The goal shoot takes a shot. Another infringement is called. And she converts. So it's another one for the Cayman Islands.
Neck and neck. St. Vincent takes the center pass. And it goes out of court. And just to keep you updated on the second game simultaneously taking place between Grenada, hosts Grenada, and Barbados, it's another neck and neck contest. As in Barbados is one up with 26 and Grenada is on 25. So that's to give you an idea of what's taking place. And St. Vincent and Cayman Islands are tied on 19. So we have two neck and neck games.
Very tough games.
Intense games.
Very interesting games.
Oh, netball is just so sweet. There we have Cayman Islands in possession. Oh, nice long shot there by the goal attack for the Cayman Islands. St. Vincent takes control of this pass with the center pass into the goal attack. Goal attack to the wing attack. Wing attack passes it to the center. Center looks for the inner circle and finds her goal shooter available. She does another snatch and is successful with her shot. Cayman Islands up next with this center pass as she finds her wing attack. Wing attack gets it straight into the circle with the goal shooter waiting on her. Passes it outside to the center. Center passes it back to the wing defense. But there's contact called on the Vincentians' wing attack. Wing attack for Cayman Islands picks it up, passes it to her goal attack. Goal attack to the wing attack. It's into the player circle. And they're successful. The goal shoot nets another one.
Penalty shot there. Infringement on the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
St. Vincent in control as the goal attack passes it to the center. Center into the circle to the goal shooter, who overbalances and misses that opportunity as Cayman takes control. Wing defense to the center. Center back to the wing defense. Wing defense with a pass to the goal attack. The goal attack tries to get it to her goal shooter, but she's not free. Contact is called on this Vincentian player. Play continues. Attempt at a long goal. Cayman gets the rebound and is successful the second time around. Look at that. Cayman is in the lead. It's a minor lead, but a lead is a lead. Cayman in possession, 22-20 in favor of Cayman Islands. Wing defense is blown for an infraction. Cayman continues to advance the ball. The goal shooter passes it to her goal attack. Goal attack makes use of the ball as they move to 23 to St. Vincent's 20. St. Vincent needs to make use of this. Nice
Lovely
long
pass.
pass. 1-2, as Miss Karen says. Congratulations to them for that. They don't see
Those passes work every time.
Yeah, they need to do more of that if they want to take back control of this match.
You take a glance into the circle to see if there anybody is free there.
And then if there's not a free man, then you
You
pass
look
it
around.
around. First look should be the goal circle. Cayman Islands in possession of this ball here. Center passes it into the circle. Back and forth as the goal shooter gets more comfortable. And it works because she converts this attempt. St. Vincent center pass. Passes it backward to the goal defense. Goal defense to the wing attack. Wing attack to the center. And the center for Cayman Islands is called for contact. As the center picks up that pass, finds her goal attack. Goal attack passes it to her wing attack. Wing attack back to the center. Center to the goal attack. Back to the center. Trying to find their footing in the circle. Ooh, just a little bit high there for the goal shooter to do what she does best, which is to snatch. The ball goes out of court. And Cayman Islands will pick up this pass. As St. Vincent moves to defensive positions, just outside the shooting circle. Cayman Islands looking for a free man. Tries to get it to her center.
That ball across the circle there. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, especially the way both teams are playing. Cayman Islands are just ahead with 24 points to St. Vincent's 21. Let's see if they can maintain this
That
lead.
was a lot there.
There's a lot happening.
A lot of footwork.
St. Vincent in control. Goal shooter goes up for an attempt and she's successful. Cayman Islands set their center pass. Your pass, your goal. Center gets into the circle, into the goal shooter who's attempting a long one. She's nice with it. These long shots are
Lovely
successful.
shot. And the shooting on both teams have been okay. They have been
Yeah,
pretty
they're
accurate thus far.
You took the words out my mouth.
Yes. Now St. Vincent seems to be under a little pressure there. They're sending some lobs into
They're
the
probably
circle
starting
that's
to
not
panic.
well placed. So there's a little bit of anxiety there.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Yes. And what a quarter. That was a quick quarter. A
That
quick
was a
15
quick
minutes.
quarter. And Cayman Islands seems to be dominating
They
because
have dominated
leveled
this
at
quarter,
11 at the
definitely.
end of the first. At the end of the second, Cayman is
Yes.
just ahead with 25 points to St. Vincent's 22.
And not just in plays, but in goals, but in plays.
Oh, yeah. What do you think Cayman has tapped into as they got into that second quarter?
Well, I think the coach has said to them, maybe it's time for us to get ahead, place the balls well, hurry, not rush it, but look inside of the goal circle, look for your shoot. Give it to her, convert. And she's pretty accurate, so that plan can work with them.
But as we just mentioned, it seems like St. Vincent is probably starting to panic a little bit because they are making some simple mistakes, some quick turnovers, yes?
Yes, I sense a little bit of anxiety there coming towards the end of that quarter. And they're not playing, I'm not seeing the team that we saw on Saturday. I think they played this morning, so I'm not sure if that had
fatigue?
anything to do with it, but they need to get their game on for this.
But whatever that seems to not be working for them, they need to tap into something else. Maybe change the formula a little bit. I don't think I saw any changes to their team going into that second quarter. So
No,
let's
I
see
think-
what will take
I think
place for the
they
third.
may make some changes. I thought they would have made a change during the quarter. I saw like a player was getting ready to come on, but So maybe this quarter they may make some changes because they have to do something to turn around the game if they want to win tonight.
Right. And what do you think that something is? Just changes or something else needs to click?
Well, I'm not seeing anybody looking injured. So if persons are not following through with the game plan and they have people out there who can do so, this is third quarter, so they can still make a change and then switch back. But third quarter is a very important quarter. So if they're going to make changes, it better be good and sure.
And what does Cayman needs to keep doing to maintain that lead?
Keep their steals and score their goals. They're getting a lot of turnovers. Their hands are on the ball. They're placing their passes are placed pretty well.
Right.
They're not overly hurrying the passes, and that's a good thing. So they seem to be following their plan. They don't seem worried or nervous. They seem to be following through with the plan that the coach has. So
it
just to stick at it.
It is day 3 of the ECCB International Netball Series. St. Vincent and the Cayman Islands locked in battle here. Cayman Islands just ahead with 25 points to St. Vincent's 22. Looking over at the next court, Barbados is just ahead of host Grenada 38-32. If my eyes are correct. So Karen, what we're seeing here tonight are the two, what we call the strongest team, the defending champions and the runners-up last year, both just a little bit behind our two invitational teams.
Yes.
So we have our field reporter Nikita down there who will speak with the coach for St. Lucia. So let's hear what's happening down there. Nikita?
All right, so we are here with the coach for St. Lucia, Ms. Donaldin Joseph, and she was looking at the St. Lucia game, St. Vincent, versus Cayman Islands game, and she's going to talk to us about that. So how do you feel about the game so far? Looking at the game, what's your opinion on the game so far?
So far, my opinion on the game is that it's a very nice game, very aggressive, everybody's playing tough, everybody wants to win.
Right, currently we have the score at 25-22 in favor of St. Vincent, and this is a tighter game than we had with Dominica. How do you feel about the Cayman Islands performance now that since that they're just coming back in, just kind of warming up back into playing? How do you feel about their performance so far?
Well, Cayman have been here at least 3 or 4 years now, so they're not just coming in. Cayman have been here. I was in Antigua, they were in Antigua, and St. Lucia, they were in St. Lucia, and now they're here. But Cayman have come a long way. And really and truly, I guess with their resources, they are able to go out and play in other countries, whereas we don't have this for us to do in the OECS, but I guess they're picking up very quickly.
No, you mentioned they were just coming back in because speaking to the captain earlier, she said they were out for like 6 months, so they're just kind of getting back into the groove of things. That's why you mentioned just coming back in. So yeah, what's your predictions for the game?
This game right now you cannot say because they're both tete-a-tete with each other, so you really cannot say. It's just a beautiful game to watch because both of them are hungry to win. So whoever wins deserves it.
Thank you very much and all the best to your team. All right, back to you upstairs, guys.
Their game tonight. Congratulations once again to Team St. Lucia for their victory against Dominica. That was another tight match as well. It was a 6-point win for Team St. Lucia, so congratulations to them. It's day 3 of the ECCB International Netball Series. We are looking on at the game between St. Vincent, who is 3 points behind the leaders, Cayman Islands. It's 25 to Cayman, 22 to St. Vincent. Looking over to the other court, Barbados is in the lead with 38 to Grenada's 32. So Karen, as we were saying, the defending champions and the runners-up last year, they're both behind in our invitational team. So it seems like they're getting much challenge from our invitational teams.
Oh yes, and they're getting a little feel of what the Caribbean tournament will be like, because Barbados is ranked. St. Vincent coming into this tournament, they're ranked first in the OECS.
Right.
But they're behind Barbados in the world rankings. So I would like to see when those two teams meet.
What's going to happen?
Yes.
Ooh, is going to be juicy. That's what we're telling you. Is international netball action taking place here at the Tanteen Netball Court. Want to once again say hi to all our viewers, whichever part of the world you are. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know where you're watching on from and which medium you're using to view us. Those of you joining us on ECCB Connect's platforms, that's the YouTube channel and Facebook page, WPG10 TV and WPG10 YouTube channel. All our Kittition viewers looking on ZIZ, and our viewers in Antigua and Barbuda looking on ABS TV. Thank you all for tuning in. We're getting ready to start the third quarter in just a few more seconds, with Cayman with a slight 3-point lead ahead of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
We need just one more. Go Grenada, let's run up the score. We're winning this tonight, so we can feel alright. Give no inch, give no space. We the jab people in the place. Give no inch, give no space. We the jab people in the place. Grenada supporters you day, let all of Tanteen hear you. Wave your flag, let we sway, and another one just on cue. Go Grenada, go. We need just one more. Go Grenada, go. Let's run up that score.
Third quarter action. Cayman Islands takes this pass, hoping to maintain that lead. Let's see what happens. Center gets it into the circle to the goal attack. Goal attack goes up and it goes in. It's now a 4-point lead for Cayman Islands. St. Vincent looking to take advantage of their center pass. As the center passes to the wing attack, back to the center, to the goal attack, gets it into the circle to her goal shooter with the long arms and is successful at that attempt.
Another long one into her.
Cayman Islands. Wing attack, back to the wing defense. Wing defense passes it to the goal attack. Cayman needs to free up a little bit. Goal shooter tries to get closer to the pole, which she does. A side step there, and she nets that one. Your center pass, your goal. St. Vincent takes on the center, passes it to the goal defense. It's thrown out of court. Cayman Islands now takes possession. And she passes it in. Oh! The center for Cayman Islands taking a spill, helped by her counterpart. But she's still in action, so it's not too bad. Cayman Islands in control, but she loses it. Umpire blows for distance on the center for St. Vincent. So Cayman Islands retains possession. Center gets it to her goal attack. Goal attack attempts but hits the rim. The goal shooter will pick up the rebound. She takes a big step, makes an attempt, and is successful.
Lovely.
Cayman Islands in possession now. Gets it to her goal attack. Back to the center. An interception there from the goalkeeper from St. Vincent, but Cayman manages to hold on. Umpire blows for distance on the player from St. Vincent, so the wing attack will pick it up, gets it to the circle to the goal shooter. Goal shooter gets a little bit closer to the pole, attempts a long shot.
And she converts. The goal shoot for the Cayman is a little small in stature compared to most of the other goal shoots we've seen so far in the tournament. But
she's making it count
she's
where
moving.
she needs to.
Yes, she moves a lot.
Umpire blows for an infringement on the Vincentian team, so Cayman will take control of this pass. The center, a long pass straight to the goal defense for St. Vincent, losing that opportunity. Let's see if St. Vincent can capitalize on that slip up as the wing attack finds the goal attack. Back to the, into the circle. And the umpire blows for footwork.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. But you need to maintain your footwork even if you're falling. Cayman in possession. Wing defense. To the wing attack. Ooh! Both players going for the same pass.
Yes.
So
Yes,
the
when you say
infringement is called for the
something,
goal defense.
I've got it.
Mine. Cayman converts that attempt. And they're extending their lead. Cayman Islands are now 30 with St. Vincent at 23.
And they're going to they're going to want to lessen on that lead, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So they're going to do all they can to do that.
St. Vincent goal attack. Goes up for the shot. Misses. And the ball goes out of court. The pass will be taken by the goal shoot for St. Vincent. Passes it out to the center. What contact is called on the center for Cayman Islands. St. Vincent maintains possession. She passes a long lob to the goal shooter, but it's back to the goal attack with an infringement on the goalkeeper for Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands takes possession. Wing attack. A quick pass to the goal attack. Over to the center. Center to the goal shoot. Ooh. Free ball as they call it. But the passes are awarded to St. Vincent.
Touching by the Cayman Islands player.
Goal defense for St. Vincent finds the goal attack as they try to get it in their third, and they need this goal because they're behind by 7 points. So they need to make it count, and the goal attack does just that as she is successful in her attempt. It's their center pass. Hopefully they can capitalize on this one. Center finds the goal attack. Infringement is called on the Cayman Islands wing attack. St. Vincent maintains control. Wing attack. To the goal attack. Tries to get it to the goal shoot, but the ball goes out of court. And the Cayman Islands will pick up this pass as the defense tries to get it down to their scoring third. Cayman Islands wing defense to the center. Center to the goal attack. Goal attack back to the center. Back to the goal attack. And she will attempt, but distance is called on the goal defense. And Cayman Islands goal attack converts this one. It's now a 7-point lead for the Cayman Islands. And it's their center pass. Let's see if they can further extend that, or if that change that St. Vincent just made to their wing attack. Let's see if this would make a positive difference for them in this matchup, because they need it.
They need all the help they can get.
Yeah, with that 7-point deficit, the changes need to be effective and not just change for change's sake. Wing attack. Tries to get it to her goal attack. Contact is called on the center for St. Vincent. Distance on the goal defense for St. Vincent. Cayman's goal attack takes advantage of that penalty pass. She nets another one. St. Vincent in control. Wing attack finds her goal attack. Goal attack. Gets it to her goal shooter. He uses her long arms and her accuracy. Smooth. No rim. Just net. Good job.
She's a pretty accurate shooter, so
she is. Once she gets it, she can net it. The problem probably getting it into the goal circle. And keeping it in the goal circle as well. Cayman Islands in control. Center to the goal attack. A nice steal there by St. Vincent. Advantage pass. St. Vincent maintains control. The center tries to find a free man. Penalty pass for the wing attack, who nets a nice lob into the goal shooter, who is successful.
That was a well-placed pass.
Yes, it was. Well calculated. 32-25. Cayman Islands are up. St. Vincent Nice long pass to the goal shooter.
Excellent.
Cayman Islands, your ball, your goal. Center. Passes it to the goal defense. Goal defense to the goal attack. Goal attack makes a bounce pass to her wing attack. It goes out of court. Passes it to her wing defense. Contact is called on the defense for St. Vincent. The goal shooter is free. She makes a nice big leap. Misses that opportunity. And the ball goes out of court. But it's still their pass. Center. Nice defense there by St. Vincent. Ooh, miscommunication. But they maintain control as the center finds a goal attack, who bonks passes to her goal shooter, who is successful. 32-27, a 5-point lead for the Cayman Islands. St. Vincent in control. Finds the wing defense. Wing defense. Back to the center. Center over to her goal attack. Almost loses it, but it's picked up by the wing defense. Contact is called on the center for Cayman Islands. And the wing attack will pick up this pass as she passes it over to the center. Ooh, nice defense by the Cayman Islands. Throwing it out. St. Vincent will pick up this pass. The goal shooter will pick up this pass. Passes it out to the wing attack. Wing attack back to the goal attack. Distance on the defense for the Cayman Islands. St. Vincent takes advantage of the opportunity. Cayman Island is making one change to their wing attack. Let's see if they can maintain their lead with that change that they're making. Center to the goal shooter. Contact is called on the goal shooter with that back move there.
Yes, I think she needs to look around for her goal attack.
Yeah.
A lot of the time she's free.
And the goal attack is closer to the goal.
So they need to coordinate a little better in the circle there. The goal attack and the goal shoot for the Cayman Islands.
For St. Vincent, passes it to the goal attack, to the wing attack, back to the center, into the circle to the goal shooter, who is successful. St. Vincent seems to be making a fight back here. 33-29 in favor of the Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands, your pass, your goal. Wing defense to the center. Center into the circle. But there's contact there. Just a little tussle.
Just there you have the both shoots ended up on the same side of the circle with the center. So somebody has to contact.
Successful attempt by the goal shooter.
Yes.
Extending that lead.
I think the goal attack and the goal shoot needs to coordinate a little more. They need to communicate a bit more so that we can have better passes going in there.
Let's hope it doesn't go to their disadvantage.
Yes, they want the goals. They can't afford to miss shots or lose balls. They lose center passes. So
this is when you need to make every ball count. Cayman Islands, the wing attack gets it into the circle to the goal attack. She's not comfortable, so she tries to pass it back outside, but it's thrown out of court. But the umpire will blow for contact, and St. Vincent takes control. The wing attack gets it to the goal attack.
Nice steal there.
Center into the circle to the goal attack. Contact is called on the player from Cayman Islands. Hold time as the ball comes from one court to the next. And play resumes with St. Vincent in control as the goal shooter is successful. St. Vincent center to the goal attack to the wing attack into the circle to the goal shooter. The goalkeeper is blown for contact. Goal shooter takes a step and converts yet another. Now the deficit has been reduced to 2 points. Cayman Islands need to keep control and maintain that lead if they want to come out with a victory here tonight. The center to the wing defense, into the circle to the goal attack. It's a little too much strength for it to go into the net, but the rebound is caught by the goal shooter, and she's successful with that attempt.
They've lost too many balls in that center, that circle, the shooting circle, Cayman Islands.
Now the deficit has gone to 3 points. So Cayman Islands need to do what they need to do to maintain that. Now it's 2 points, 35-33 in favor of the Cayman Islands. And it's their pass. Center to the wing defense, back to the center. She passes it backward as there's no free man. The goal attack comes forward to help out a little bit in the center court. An interception there by St. Vincent, but she couldn't hold on and she just goes out of court with the ball in hand. So Cayman Islands now. The wing attack to the wing defense, to the goal attack to the wing attack. Trying to get it into the circle and is successful in doing so. And the goal shooter is too short with that attempt, and St. Vincent will pick up the rebound as the goalkeeper gets it to the center. Center to the goal attack, to the goal defense, to the center, to the goal attack, to the goal shooter, but an infraction is called on the defense, and the goal shooter uses that to her advantage to net another one, bringing the deficit to 1. St. Vincent in control.
They are slowly taking control of this game.
Cayman Islands seems to be losing whatever momentum they had for the first 2 quarters.
Yes, something has changed.
And now the scores are leveled at 35. St. Vincent has brought themselves back into this game during the 3rd quarter. Cayman Islands need to tap into whatever they had for the first 2 quarters as St. Vincent gets it into the shooting circle. And the goal shooter nets that one and puts them ahead by 1 point. And it's now their center pass. What will happen here? Center to the wing defense, to the wing attack. A long pass to the goal attack. Ooh, who's smooth with that one. Taking them ahead. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. St. Vincent digging deep, 37-35, Karen.
With everything they had.
Something happened positively for St. Vincent, something not so well for Cayman Islands. What's your take?
The Cayman Islands, they've unraveled a bit coming to in the latter part of this 3rd quarter. They seem to be not being able to get the ball into the shooting circle as they did for the previous quarters. I think the goal shoot, she is playing the role of similar to the goal attack. She needs to pause some more. She moves a lot, and sometimes she brings the defense into the path of her goal attack, and the ball can't. So they're both heavily marked, and then the ball can't get into the circle. If you're going to pass the ball to the right of the circle, it's because maybe your goal shoot is there or your goal attack is there. If the goal attack is there, then you don't want to get into that path. And we've seen a lot of that come into the latter part of this quarter, and it cost them goals that St. Vincent capitalized on, and they pulled ahead.
They need to communicate better in the circle, so hopefully that's the pep talk that they're getting on the sidelines.
Yes.
But what did St. Vincent do differently this time for this quarter?
I think St. Vincent was a little more, they were motivated. They came out and they had to regroup. They knew they had to regroup themselves. They knew they had to get ahead at whatever cost. They had to get ahead. And so everybody played their role. Everybody marked their player. They zoned a bit, and they were able to steal some passes with the zoning. So they tightened on their marking, they tightened on their defense, and it worked for them.
Last quarter, going into the last quarter, 37-35, a slim 2-point lead for St. Vincent, but a lead is a lead. Do you think they can maintain it?
In this type of game, a lead, if the Cayman is playing as they are playing, they continue to play like that, of course St. Vincent will pull further ahead, because and then the motivation may just drop on the Cayman's team and build on the St. Vincent team, and so they are on an advantage now because they are up. So mentally, they're on a high, but they're not going to become complacent because they have to fight. Cayman is going to come out for them.
Exactly. As I've been saying for the match, your ball, your goal. So they need to ensure that they convert all their passes, steal one or two if they want to maintain that.
You can't lose your passes. You have to convert all your goals to win your match.
And Cayman need to do the same thing. Convert their passes, steal one or two from St. Vincent. So let's see what's going to happen as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter in this matchup. You're tuned into the 5th International ECCB International Netball Series. St. Vincent and the Cayman Islands locked in battle. St. Vincent with a narrow 2-point lead over the Cayman Islands in this matchup.
Is the official handle of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. How do you know it's the ECCB? All posts and reactions made by the ECCB on social media will carry the username ECCB Connects and feature this profile picture. Other pages with the name Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, such as these, are not official pages. Like, subscribe, and follow us today. You'll know it's the ECCB by this profile pic and the handle at ECCB Connects.
Have you seen the Grenada 50? The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank
And we're back into the fourth and final quarter. St. Vincent 37, Cayman Islands 35. The deciding quarter of this intense matchup. A little battle there in the circle. But Cayman Island maintains possession and converts that attempt. St. Vincent up with the center pass. Umpire blows for an infraction and ball advances in favor of St. Vincent. Into the shooting third. Wing attack picks up the pass. A nice long one into her goal shooter, but she can't hang on to that one and they lose it. They can't afford that, no.
I think she mistimed it a bit.
She mistimed it. Cayman will take control as the goalkeeper picks up this one. Tries to get to her wing defense, but contact is called on the goal shooter for St. Vincent. And Cayman will maintain control of this pass. Goal defense looking for a free man. Couldn't find one just in time, which means possession moves over to St. Vincent as the goal defense finds the wing attack, who finds the goal attack, who finds the center, who throws it into her goal shooter. Using her height to her advantage once again.
And that was a much better pass.
Much better.
The idea of the lob is to not just the throwing of the ball, but the timing of when to move for the receiver. And that was really timed well.
They're motivated by the lead.
Yes, they are.
It's a narrow lead, but a lead is a lead. Center, nice lob there to the goal shooter, who doesn't waste it at all. Center pass for St. Vincent as the center finds a goal attack. Goal attack to the center. Center to the wing attack. Oh, nice take, Cayman
by that goal
Islands.
defense for Cayman Island.
They seem to be getting back into it. That was nice. Center tries to get it into the shooting third. Infraction is called on the defense for St. Vincent. The goal shooter will pick up this one, passes it neatly to her goal attack, who misses the attempt, but they're able to pick up the rebound. Goal shooter just short, bouncing on the rim. St. Vincent picks up the rebound. Cayman cannot afford a slip up like that. They need to take advantage of every ball they get in that circle.
Yes.
Free ball, but the goal attack holds onto it and gets an advantageous shot. Cayman Island with the center pass. Goal attack has it. gets it to the wing attack, into the circle to the goal attack. Bounce pass to the goal, to the center. Center back into the shooting circle to the goal shooter, but she's not comfortable enough. Makes a pass, and that brings the score to 40-37 with St. Vincent in the lead. An infraction for the Cayman team. St. Vincent in possession. Playing it around before they can get it into the circle successfully.
Lovely
and the
lobbing.
center is able to do that.
Well placed, well received.
I think I'll call the goal shooter for St. Vincent Miss Hands.
Oh,
she,
yes.
she has it. She has it. Cayman Islands with the center pass. Looking for a free player. Has to look back. But it works for them as they maintain control. Wing attack. Gets it over. Oh, nice defense by the Vincentian team. As the goal defense gets it to the goal attack, who gets it to the wing defense. Wing attack to the center. Center to a free goal attack. Oh, she misses that one. But they are able to maintain the rebound, and the goal shooter, who is also the captain, is successful. Cheering on her team with a enthusiastic "Let's go!" a yell.
What a way to lead the team.
Oh yes.
Setting a good example, scoring your shots. Lovely bounce pass there. Resulted in a lovely shot.
It's like St. Vincent is out to maintain that lead in this, the fourth and final quarter. Cayman Islands with the ball. Wing attack.
The momentum has seemed to drop in with the defense for the Cayman Islands team.
Could they be tired?
I hope not. It's just day 3.
I was about to say they have about 6 more days to go.
Oh yes.
Cayman Islands with it in the scoring third. The goal attack passes it outside to the goal, to the center, who passes it back into the goal shooter. Ooh. Collision there, trying to get that free ball, but it goes out of court, and possession now moves to St. Vincent.
They have tightened the defense again. A little bit of miscommunication there with the two Vincentian players.
Wing attack. Gets it into the circle to the goal attack.
Oh,
A nice swift
lovely
pass to the goal shoot.
That was
Nicely
lovely.
done.
Good communication.
That's what
The
needed.
Vincentian shoots, the 2 shoots.
St. Vincent with that pass still in possession. Nice pass into her goal shooter. Wing attack doing what she needs to do, which is to get that ball into the goal circle.
And that's what the opposing team has to do. There has to be good rhythm with the goal attack and the goal shoot.
Out of court by the center for St. Vincent. Cayman Islands will pick up this pass. They need to make this count. They need to make this count. It is now an 8-point lead for St. Vincent. Gets it into the circle to the goal shooter. Woo, nice.
Lovely long shot there.
Lovely. Precision.
And at times that's important. You have to take the long shots.
At least try.
You have to.
St. Vincent now. Goal attack finds her wing attack. Gets herself into the circle, but the pass is intercepted by the goalkeeper. That's a nice steal. They need to take advantage of it. Don't waste it. Cayman Islands need to net this one to stay in this game. 45-38. St. Vincent ahead. That's right, Cayman Islands. Good job. Making sure that they stay competitive in this matchup. Their pass, their goal. Center to the wing attack. Umpire blows for an infringement. Penalty for the Cayman Islands. So now St. Vincent will take control. Found it into the hands of... Distance is blown for the goalkeeper for the Cayman Islands, and the goal shooter is successful with that attempt. Center to the wing attack. Wing attack to the goal attack. Goal attack looking for somebody free. Has to look back, but contact is blown on the Cayman Islands, so that might probably got them a chance to settle down in the shooting circle. There we go. Wing attack to the goal shooter.
Lovely play there. They're double marking the goal shoot, so the goal attack has to break it up.
47-39 in favor of St. Vincent. Cayman with possession now, getting it into their shooting circle. The goal shooter will take a big step. Make it count. Need to go back for their rebound as well. Contact is called on the Cayman Islands. Goal attack. And the goalkeeper for St. Vincent will take this pass as she gets it to her wing defense. Wing defense with a long pass to the center. Center to the goal attack to the wing attack. Wing attack gets it into the circle to the goal attack, who's going to attempt to get it over to her center. A nice lob to her goal shoot, but she doesn't hold on to that one.
Very accurate shooter, Frederick, for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Oh, yes. Cayman Islands making a change there to their goal attack. Hopefully that would work to their advantage as they're trailing behind by 9 points. Hopefully this can help them in their aim to get back into this contest. Cayman in possession. Goalkeeper finds the center. Center to the wing attack. Wing attack to the wing defense. Wing defense with a pass to the goal attack in the circle. Goal attack bounces to the goal shooter. But there's a whistle by the umpire, which means possession moves to St. Vincent. Wing attack down to the center. Center gets it into the circle.
Lovely lobbing again. I think Frederick is the queen of lobs. She plays it well. She receives them well, and they know her. They know how to place it to her.
Using her height in this game.
Yes.
Here.
And once you have a very good lob, there's nothing the defense can do.
Cayman missing that opportunity there with St. Vincent picking up the rebound, but the umpire would blow for an infraction. So Cayman is still in possession, and they need to net this to stay competitive. 48-39. Let's see if they can make this 40. Nicely done. Nicely done. 48-40. St. Vincent with the center pass.
Just over 4 minutes to go. Let's see.
Goal attack for St. Vincent. Goes up. Misses, but gets back her own rebound. The defense for Caymans was lapsing.
They last a bit there.
They didn't expect that rebound.
They started was going to score. Always be ready.
Always.
For a rebound.
Stay ready so you won't have to get ready.
Yes.
Make it count. Nicely done goal attack for the Cayman Islands. It's now a 10-point lead for St. Vincent as the center picks it up. Wing attack. Nice long pass to the goal shooter. Miss hands in effect.
And once she gets that, it goes into that net.
Come on, Cayman. Center to the wing attack. Wing attack back to the wing defense. Back to the center. Into the circle to the goal attack. Nice play. And she's successful. Nice play.
So they're keeping at a 10-point lead. Again.
Goal for goal. Center finds the goal attack for St. Vincent. Trying to get it into the circle, and she does so by finding the goal shooter. And the center is pleased with herself for that pass, and I don't blame her at all. Did what she needed to do to get that goal.
Well placed. They needed that. And they're beginning to show signs of rejoicing.
Oh, yes.
The victory is had.
They fought hard for it.
They did.
53-42 in favor of St. Vincent, but Cayman Islands, they still have just over 2 minutes. Let's see what they can do with it. St. Vincent's center pass.
They will have to steal all of St. Vincent's center passes and score theirs to get back into this game
And
for the rest of the time.
They have 2 minutes to do so.
Yes.
I believe in them.
Oh, yes. We are rooting for both teams until the last whistle blows.
It never ends until it ends. Cayman Islands now with the center pass. Ooh. That was a careless pass there. Ooh. She tried to go for that one, but couldn't get there. Cayman Islands in possession. Make it count. Center. Passes it over to the wing defense. Wing defense to the wing attack. Wing attack to the goal attack. Goal attack passes it back. And St. Vincent intercepts there. Now Cayman Islands is making careless mistakes.
Very careless.
They're letting the score probably get into their heads. St. Vincent's goal attack tries for a long one. Not comfortable. Passes it outside. It passes back to her. Goal attack. A little too hard and it goes out of court. Possession now moves to Cayman Islands as the goalkeeper picks it up. Gets it to the wing defense. Wing defense to the center. Tries to get it to the wing attack, but she couldn't get there.
Adventurous pass. And I think a little bit of tiredness is setting in on both teams. You can
Quite
see it
possible.
on the legs.
This is going to be a grueling 8 days of competition.
Yes, it will be.
And with the games that have been rescheduled because of the inclement weather from yesterday,
yes,
these teams will now be playing 2 games per day. So it's going to be challenging. St. Vincent with the pass into the circle to the goal shooter. Once again.
So with all of these games, they will have to have some smart plans.
Tap into your reserves. Each team
have
have extra players, so they need to see what changes can be made, adjustments
How you can rest your players and get a win at the same time.
Exactly, and that whistle means the end of this matchup. St. Vincent taking the victory with 55 points to Cayman Islands 43. It was not an easy victory, but it's a victory nonetheless. Congratulations to both teams for another competitive matchup in this series. Your take on what happened on this court tonight?
This last quarter, somehow Cayman, they just could not get it right for this last quarter. They tried. We saw a little bit of tiredness setting in there on both teams, but St. Vincent had the guts to see it through and finish their game plan, and they were rewarded with a victory. So I think it was a good game. Cayman gave us a good show of what they have in store, youth as well as the experience, and St. Vincent responded to that call with a victory here tonight. They had to dig deep. Some of them had to dig really deep and come back into this game and to be victorious here at the end.
Cayman needs to regroup to come for their next match tomorrow, God willing. What do you think they need to adjust?
I think they have to work on that goal shoot and the goal attack, communicating and not being in the same place at the same time. They started off all right, but somehow they ended up making some careless mistakes, and it cost them here tonight. It's important to communicate, to have that communication. You don't have to speak, but you know your players, know your teammates.
Build that rapport.
And St. Vincent seemed to be able to communicate and place the ball where they want it to be. And at the end of the day, they were the better team here this evening.
Yes, they were. Congratulations to St. Vincent, the defending champions of the ECCB International Netball Series, with another win in this tournament. It's day 3, defeating the Cayman Islands 55-43. Congratulations to them. To those of you who tuned in to this game, on behalf of the entire production team, let's head on down to our field reporter, Nikita, who has the Vincentian player with her. So we're going to talk to the Vincentian player shortly as they celebrate this victory, and they celebrate another win on their way to hopefully retaining this title. Let's see what happens. So it's another victory for them, and congratulations. For those of you who are just tuning in, you just saw the conclusion of this matchup between St. Vincent and Cayman Islands, 55-43 in favor of St. Vincent. So now let's go to Nikita, who has the goal attack for St. Vincent.
We are here with Christiana Christopher, who played goal attack for St. Vincent. Christiana, that was an amazing game, a nail-biting game played against Cayman Islands. How was it on the field there?
It was very tough, I should say. We started off a little bit slack, but coach talked to us and tell us, we got this, and just make each shot count and defend every ball we got.
Did you expect that fight from the Cayman Islands?
Sorry?
Did you expect that level of fight from the Cayman Islands?
Yes, because last year they gave us a challenge and we was expecting this year. So we make sure we come prepared. Yeah.
So coming in as the top ranked team in the competition, does that put any pressure on you when you're playing?
Of course, because everyone is coming at us, so we gotta give our best every time because people's looking at us.
Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, back to you upstairs.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines following their victory tonight against the Cayman Islands 55-43. Congratulations once again to the Vincy Heat as both teams warm down and get ready for another exciting day of matches tomorrow, God willing. There's not much rest that they would get because games start tomorrow morning at 6?
6:30, I think.
At 6:30, so they just get a few hours of rest before they return here tomorrow, God willing, for another exciting day of matches. They need to play the rescheduled games from that were not played yesterday. I'm just trying to get into the schedule for tomorrow, God willing, so we can let you know what's taking place tomorrow, please the Lord.
I think this morning we had the unfinished games from Saturday night being
Correct.
played.
Correct.
So they're going to go home, make sure they're properly stretched and massaged and get some rest. It's important that they rest and rest the muscles, stretch the muscles so that we don't have any injuries. During this tournament, we see a lot of bandages on some of the teams. I suspect those are old injuries, and we expect that. With netball, you're always jumping on your knees, so there's a lot of pressure on your knees and on your legs. But we want to be ready for the rest of the games.
So beginning in the morning, we have the rescheduled games from yesterday, which would feature Guyana and Antigua and Barbuda, Cayman Islands versus Dominica, Montserrat versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados versus St. Lucia, and Grenada will face Anguilla. So those are the games for tomorrow morning, God willing. And of course, we return at 3 p.m. for more games. So it's going to be back-to-back matches for this team, 2 games per day. So they need to tap into the energy that they have, make some decisions that would ensure they can conserve their energy. So we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's game. Continue to stay to the platforms you're using: ECCB Connect's Facebook page and ECCB Connect's YouTube channel, WPG10 TV, WPG10 YouTube channel, ZIZ in St. Kitts, ABS in Antigua and Barbuda. We thank each and every viewer for tuning in tonight. I am Blossom Alexis Welsh.
And I am Karen Celestine. See you tomorrow, God's will.
Before we leave, we seem to have an interview with Nikita once again. She is with one of the players from the Cayman Islands. So let's take in a bit of that before we close off for the night. Nikita, go right ahead.
43-55. Step back a little, please. Thank you. Yeah. We are here once more with the captain of the Cayman Islands, looking a little more sweaty than the first time we saw her. A very good fight, finishing 43-55. How do you feel about your team's performance?
I think it was a really good performance. I think we've beaten the score that we did against them last year, so we've got to be proud of that. I think similar to last year, we held them for probably 3 quarters and then it just started to slip away in the fourth again. So again, something we still have to look at. But, in terms of ranking, they're in the top 20 and we're down at 40. So we're really proud to put out performance against such a good side today.
All right, so having played now against the top ranking team and seen your performance, what's the game plan from here?
you know, it gives us confidence that we can, you know, play against the, you know, the top sides. They are reigning champs after all, so we should take confidence from that and then take it into the next game. It's our first game. Obviously, we've been here a couple of days and not been able to play, so that was quite a hard one to come out of the blocks a bit cold. But you know, we'll take a lot from that game. We'll learn a lot, and we'll take it into the next games. And we're proud of what we did.
Thank you very much, Catherine, and all the best in your next games. All right, back to you upstairs, guys.
Thank you very much, Nikita. And that's the end of tonight's broadcast. Same time, same place as the competition, the tournament, ECCB International Netball Series continues tomorrow, God willing. Wherever you are, have yourselves a blessed and enjoyable night.
Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh.